Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to another episode of Diablo 2. Today we are going after more parts of the staff. I've actually done some runs off screen to try and get my merc up to level 15, which I did. He is now able to use the malice that we made for him. And I didn't really gain a level or anything like that. I got a few more runes. Didn't really get another tier, which is something odd. I was expecting to actually get a tier in those runs, but sadly I still cannot make the steel crystal sword. So yeah, that's not going to be coming along anytime soon. I don't see myself doing too many more Countess runs, well, at all, because she's just not going to return much resources. But I might do a little bit more if I decide to go after any other like weird rune words. But I think I have the main one that I want to get already lined up for later, so why would I even bother right now? That's kind of like where I'm sitting at mentally with going after possibly the steel crystal sword. It just doesn't make sense for me to waste time going after that and having more off-screen leveling than on-screen. So not going to do it, just going to keep going through here. As you can tell, I have actually reloaded the game since, well, I am dealing with enemies here, and I cleared this out last time, and they're actually different sets of enemies. It's a different spawn group. So we'll see if we can find a way to the next area relatively quickly. I did not actually go scouting ahead for this one because that would be kind of cheaty, I guess. Not necessarily cheaty, I wouldn't really be cheating to do it, but I would be revealing the map without you guys present, which I feel is kind of like out of the spirit of a Let's Play. So grinding I can understand doing off screen though, so maybe one of these runs I'll do an on-screen grind, but that would be a much longer series actually. It's not that I'm doing a lot of grinding, it's just that, yeah, farming for certain items that I want. Sometimes you get good luck, sometimes you get bad luck. That could be about 10 episodes of me just having really bad luck, or I could get it in the first 5 minutes. So now I am going after these death beetles for a reason, simply because they are worth so much experience that it's ridiculous. And I do want to get to level 21 so I can use the other shield that I have, which is a, I think it's an Ancient's Pride or King's Pride or something like that. Ancient's Pledge, I believe, now that I think about it. But it's got all the resists I'll need for pretty much anything. If I get to 21, I can use it. Okay, all you guys need to just go away and die. Thank you for not blocking me anymore, because our mercenary came along and helped. You need to die. You are of no use to me, young sir. You must perish. We've got the maggot layer there. I'm going to go ahead and put up a portal there so I can just go to it quickly. We're going to look for the waypoint off further in this direction. Go ahead and kill those guys. I think it's probably going to be downstairs, but yeah, we'll see. Oh wow, my mouse just went off screen. There we go. If you're wondering why I just walked up to a point and just stopped moving, that's sometimes why. If my mouse gets detached from the screen, it'll do that every now and then, so. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's going fine. Okay. Oh, we got a Nephrune there. We can use that. I'm going to go ahead and bump my vitality up to 50 while he's doing some fighting for me. Now, for some reason, I've noticed that the mercenary doesn't get reaction locked quite as bad as I do. So maybe there's some kind of like natural thing there that I don't know about. But he's able to avoid the problems with that I am sorely afflicted with. Let's go ahead and pump up another Holy Fire, level 13. It'll burn off screen. Actually, burning it off screen is not a bad thing. I wouldn't mind keeping it on screen just to an extent, just so I know when things drop, but other than that, it's not going to really hurt too much. Got a nice small charm there. Small charms, I have a higher tendency to actually keep. 8 life and 6 stamina. Not the best thing ever, but not terrible. Used to be a big thing that... If I remember correctly, it was life and magic find ones, but it's been ages. It's been ages and a half since I have actually done too much on online Diablo 2. So I don't know what the currency is now, but they were a big thing for a while. So we're going to come up here, we're going to get our stuff repaired, then we're going to go in after the maggot layer. I will identify you. Probably shouldn't spend the scroll on identifying it now that I think about it, but it's just an old habit that dies hard. Okay, yeah, you'll see I have the Ancient's Pledge chilling there, the Targe. It's got all the resistances I'll ever need, for normal difficulty at least. Higher difficulties, that thing's not going to last very long.
Good day.
But we're not going for that just out of the gate. We're going for normal difficulty beaten. So there you guys go. Full scrolls, and we'll go into the town portal and go down into the maggot lair and show off. It's not really a skip, but it's a strategy you can use if you don't like being poisoned for a day and a half. Get out of my way, urns. We have business. We have business to deal with. These guys go down so quick. The little, oh wow, the bugs go down pretty good to the fire ability as well, to the auras, because they're just physically resistant. They don't really have much in the way of other resistances that I know of. I think they might have cold, but it's just something so insignificant that these auras just take care of so nicely and get you moving along. The reason melee characters do so well in here is that it is a bottleneck, so you're going to be running into situations where the enemy is pretty much not going to be able to get to you in any large numbers, so you're able to deal with them on your own kind of grounds, if you will, which for melee is best at a choke point where you can only be accessed from so many points. And we have a boss over there. It's going to be, oh no, it's just going to be champions. Okay, you guys can die. We got a full helm, which we might put on our merc. We might actually put the other one on our merc, because this one's not as good as the Infernal. The Infernal was a very lucky find. Nagel Ring was a lucky find as well. We've gotten several really, really good drops in this one, so I'm not going to complain about them much, especially considering we have not really gone for Magic Find in this playthrough. Although we did, the Nagel Ring itself is Magic Find. We found it without Magic Find. Aha. So forward we go, and down we go. Maggot Layer 2. What do you got for us? Let's go up this way. We can let him fight back there. Just, oh wow, these things are gonna go away pretty quickly. Let's see what's in the chest. Absolutely jack squat. Low quality crystal sword if anybody wants it. I don't think you do. It'd be kind of interesting if I just hopped on Battlenet and started farming just a little bit on these kind of things and just start giving away personalized ones with my character name on it. Wonder if anyone would be interested in that. You've got a signed Alzorath. How would you feel? I actually did have a full Alzorath set in Diablo 2 back whenever I played regularly. It's kind of sad. I specifically remade the character several times just so I could get a full set of gear with my name on it. It was a necromancer, it wasn't max level, but it was mine. It was me. It was Alzorath wearing Alzorath gear. And yes, whenever I get to the necromancer, he will be named Alzorath. Simply because, yeah, I play as my necromancer is my favorite character on here. Even though he's not the strongest. In fact, he's far from it, believe it or not. The necromancer has had points where he was overpowered and points where he was underpowered. Last I checked, he was still not as powerful as like the sorceress or the Amazon or any of those. Supposedly the Amazon is still way overplayed. We'll take the Rejuve potion there. We can boost it up with other Rejuve potions. I am keeping an eye out for amethyst gems. The chipped amethyst, I believe is what it is. The smallest one, the weakest one, the less powerful one. Simply because that formula is so useful later on, whenever we will be pushing our numbers like an accountant. Okay. I'm just giving you guys the tour of the maggot lair here, since we're pretty much going to go to every room, it seems. We didn't find our expedient route through. Oh, there's down to 3. We are on the bottom layer. Now, the trick here, if we can actually pull it off, I don't know if we can pull it off with the Holy Aura, Holy Fire Aura going on here. We might accidentally kill him with it. Is to avoid killing the maggot. You actually can just go in, get the staff, and leave without killing the maggot. That's something I don't usually do because it's not great experience, but it's just a boss drop. I like breaking all the urns kind of situation, but oh, you guys need to die too. You guys really aren't dropping too much. It's kind of unfortunate. We could go through here with a higher difficulty as well to increase the drop rate. Just not feeling it. I'm feeling like cruise mode on is appropriate for the Paladin, since Paladin is pretty much cruise mode on. He's probably the easiest melee character in my opinion. Him or the Barbarian would definitely qualify for that. And we are going to be encountering the Door of Doom there. Okay, this is going to be the room. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and smack those. And we can switch off of it, I believe. Can we switch off of it, please? Oh yeah, we don't have that set on there anymore. Okay, you're F2 and there you go. So we switched off our fire. So it's going to take us longer to kill things. Oh, we need to turn it back on for this. Okay, you guys need to die. Don't want to kill the boss, but we can just come down here, get the Staff of Kings, and leave. It's that simple. See? Boom. Don't even have to worry about getting poisoned forever from the death animation or anything like that. He's not worth a ton of experience, so it's not a huge loss. So we got the Staff of Kings. Do I have anything in there? I'm going to sell that. That's not worth anything to me. Infernal Cap, you will be going to him. I did find a rare Skull Cap, but this resistance thing will be actually pretty nice for him. This does reduce poison length. Why is it snagging? I'm going to go ahead and find that out in just real quick. I'll be right back. Well, I couldn't find out why it was snagging, so I went ahead and just kept going. I'm going to keep going on with the recording. We'll see how it goes. I'll leave a note for myself to cut in the middle there, so you guys don't have to deal with the minimizing screen. But let's put the Neff rune in here. We don't need it. We've got tons of Neffs. We've got tons of like the mid-range runes. It's kind of weird. But quest-wise, we are doing good. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Far Oasis here. Or not. There you go. Please tell me my mouse is not going out. That would absolutely suck. Okay, there you go. Die. Oh, we got an L rune from him. Surprisingly, I'm going to be keeping the L runes because I have a hard time getting them and using them. So we'll be using them in a few recipes. If I make another steel, we'll need L runes. I actually have one on the side now just for that. And we should probably turn back on our Holy Fire Aura. Okay, blow you guys away. There you go. And kill all of you. Boom. This is not exactly a difficult area. If my mouse was going out with Diablo, yeah, then I would be slightly concerned. But, oh, wow, that is definitely not the direction we want to go. We want to go up here. Noticing that the town was nearby kind of gives us a clue that we probably shouldn't be going that direction. We need the head of the staff, which is going to be in the Viper Temple, which is going to be in the next area. Lost City. There's a lot of lost cities in this game, including Kurast. My goal is actually to get the entire staff before the end of this episode. So hopefully we'll achieve that in a reasonable fashion. Let's get up here. I believe it's going to be here in the northeast. Okay, you can walk for a little while, Mr. Paladin Man. You're running out of stamina despite us dumping a lot of points into vitality. You'll notice I'm running out of stamina far less now than I was, so... That's because of all the Vites. You guys can die. Because you are worth the good experience. And we are actually at level 19, so we're getting close to that 21 mark where we can start using our shield. We won't be able to use the 4-socket scepter recipe until 24 anyway, so I'm not really urgent on getting a 4-socket scepter, but we will be keeping an eye out for it in probably Act 3. I don't think we're going to run across too many places that have it in Act 2. Oh, and there's off into the Lost City. And we're going to see a bit of a darkness thing come over the land. We're going to just keep going. We're going to probably run away from these little jumpy guys, because the jumpy guys are just pretty much useless to us. There's a tier rune. We can make the steel now. I might make that off screen for the crystal sword, just so you know where that's going to be coming from. I'm probably going to switch to it next time. We've got a boss here. We're going to go ahead and go after that. Might as well. Oh, a light belt. That might be better than what we've got. It's worth checking at least. And we've got Vilethorn, who's just going to die as well. Boom. Let's see. Just a lot of melee enemies here, just not really a huge threat. Our mercenary can do a lot of work on them as well. There you guys go. Let's see what you got. Nothing. It's just like void. They're just leading us around in circles, looking for junk. I just want the waypoint is what I want. And there's the waypoint. Okay, and now we can start looking for the Viper Temple, which should be our next stop in this episode. Go ahead and go up. Thank you, good sir. Boom, boom, and boom. Off we go. I'm not really concerned about stopping for these guys. They're not worth as much experience as the little lightning bugs. And frankly, going through the Viper Temple might take us more than 5 or 10 minutes if I have the bad choices I've had all day. Let's see. Nope, it's not there. Oh, and we're walking now. And we're getting experience as we're just walking around because we are killing stuff. You might notice my little experience bar just tick up every now and then because we walk by something weak and it's worth some experience. See, it's taken off, let's see, a third of those guys' life? Yeah, almost enough to kill them. There you go. If we just walk, we'll actually probably get a decent amount of experience as well. Because they'll be able to keep up with us. That should be those night creepers. Should be going down fairly quick. There they go. This is not it. That's not the path. The way I know it's not the path is it's going off to the side like that. That's just a dead end that it generates. All we have to do is skim pretty much the edges of the map, and we'll come across this little divot here, and we'll be ready to go into the Valley of the Snakes. Get these snakes off this. I'm not going to make the snakes on a plane joke. Not going to make it. I'm going to resist the urge. You don't have to groan today, but if you really do like those kinds of jokes, go ahead. Make yourself your own snakes on a plane joke. Samuel L. Jackson. Why can't people just go the F to sleep? Okay. Let's get the sarcophagus down because I don't like sarcophagi. I'm a paladin guy. Okay. Go through the door. Come on, kill all these guys. There you go. Oh, we're just getting poisoned left and right. It's pathetic. There's the guardian we need to get rid of. I don't really care about most of the threats here. It's just like, they're gonna die. Oh, and this room right here is a special kind of room. It will always generate with a recovery point there and a either mana or health shrine in the other one. Kind of a weird thing to come across, but they have a few like tile sets like that that rely on this. This is going to be a dead end because it's one of those little storage rooms. Oh, I need to check if that was... Nope, it's a ruby. We don't care about rubies in this household. Even though, technically, in real life, rubies are pretty dang rare. They're one of the more rare gems out there, as far as, like, the commonly used in jewelry ones. That's one of the reasons why they're so much more expensive. They're actually less common than diamonds, so... if I remember correctly, there is a place in the States where you can go to try your luck at getting rubies, but chances of you actually finding one are so slim that they generally do make a profit on it by selling you the chance to do that. Can we get off of this? There we go. This might be... No, I don't think this is going to be a dead end. I think this might be the doorway, actually, now that I think about it, because... Oh, nope. It's going to be another room. Okay. Just moving our way up. Oh, so much poison. It's so bad. Poison is bad. We are taking a little bit of damage. I'm actually having to use potions here. That's how bad it's getting. Did we get any drops? No. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, that's just a light belt. Never mind. For some reason, I was thinking it was just a normal belt. Let's identify that. See if it's better than the... I actually switched to another one on my alt. It's not better. So we're not going to use it because it's not better. Let's see. And yes, I did bring ranged into this one just because I kind of feel like I might need an alternate way to deal with a lot of these things. Zeal only works with a melee attack though, so remember that before you go thinking, oh, he's gonna have multi-shot. No, that's Amazon only. Unfortunately. It's one of those things that you think about whenever you first start playing the game that you're like, this might be a good idea. No, it doesn't work that way. If you think it's a good idea, they probably already prevented it. You need to die. This is not going to be the path up. This is another dead end. We do need to kill that guy so he doesn't start raising stuff behind us, though. Boom. Goodbye. Let's go ahead and we're going to move up this way just a little bit. I'm going to grab that and that. We're going to be up to 14 on the fire aura thing. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot. It's just like 15.9 on each little thing here. But, oh yeah, this is getting irritating. If you notice, my mouse is getting stuck. I think I may need to patch my drivers real quick after this episode. But we're not in a dire situation where that's going to kill me, so we can just keep swinging. I can shift and swing from there. And you guys need to really stop poisoning me. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, there's a champion salamander. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up some of these healing potions while he's fighting them. We need a regular healing potion there. There's another regular healing potion. Don't need the mana potion. Okay, we've got a little bit of healing going on here. And it's the last corner we check. We're in Viper Temple level 2. You don't have to kill all the Vipers in here either, but we are going to. You can just go to that center area, grab the thing, and be on your way. But hey, what fun is that? If there's not the risk of death, it's not worth doing. Oh yeah, they are going down quick. Okay, where are you guys? There you are. Okay, oh wow, large shield. I think we might have not wanted to sell that helm. There you go, Amulet of the Viper, and we are through. Okay, let's go ahead and town portal up and get the hell out of Dodge. We'll get the Juvie potion though while we're here. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Didn't want that in my belt though. There you go. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go up here, get healed, and that's going to be the end of another episode of Diablo 2. I'm going to go figure out what the deuce is up with my mouse, and yeah, I will be back. Bye.